want to make a difference here. So in Industrial Revolution 4.0, we are looking at the world is not round. The world is flat. The world is flat. It's not round. What do you mean by it? It's a metaphor. The world is flat. That means I can see you very far. It's not that because the world is round, you are down there, I cannot see you. No, it's flat. Yeah? Please bear in mind. So this is basically what Industry 4.0 is. We are preparing our learners for IR 4.0. Now you must always remember, your students, your learners are not going to be the slave to the industries out there. They keep this statement in your heart. Your students, your learners are not going to be a slave to the industries when they leave education. They are going to become the game changer. Game changer. Produce learners who are game changers, not slaves to the industry. So remember that. So that's what education is all about now. So in Education 4.0, now this is a rough one. Alright? What is Education 4.0? Now to embrace this, later I'm going to invite my friends from US, from UK to share certain aspect of this. Yeah? It is anywhere, anytime. It's no more, it has to be face-to-face physical. You can have face-to-face non-physical. Can we do that? Can you teach the past tense non-face-to-face physically? Yes. You are in Starbucks Palembang. I'm in KFC Jakarta. You are in AW Surabaya. Can we still learn and teach? Yes. It can be anywhere, anytime. Tidak lagi, you mesti masuk kelas, you mesti jumpa saya jumpa kamu. No. We have people from UK to share with you what is virtual classroom later. You can teach and learn anywhere, anytime. Alright? It's personal. Learning, I always say learning, I don't say teaching. Why? Why I always say learning, learning, learning? From the education perspective, it's no more teaching. It is learning. You can be the best teacher. You can use the best tools available. You can have the best environment. But if learning hasn't taken place, thank you very much, you fail. The most important is learning. How do you measure learning? The outcome. That's why in CEFR, you know what CEFR, right? Common European Framework. You know that? Yes. What is important there? Outcome. Malaysian syllabus curriculum for English language is now based on CFR. What is important? Outcome-nya. It's not the teaching. It's the learning at the end of the day. So remember the outcome. Alright? So maybe Bu Celestine in LIA, we measure, we we appreciate teachers, praise teachers based on outcome, not on teaching. We have to change the mindset. Flexible delivery. Flexible. Be flexible. It doesn't mean must come to class. It can be not coming to class. It can be by the river. It can be by the sea. It can be on the hills. It can be anywhere. Peers and mentors. Now you must always remember that a teacher is not just a provider. A teacher can be a learner. So in Education 4.0, in 21st century education, we are looking at, we are learning. I'm your teacher, I learn from you. You are my learner, you learn from me. Okay? Yes, you have to say yes now because I'm telling you. Alright? So peer mentor. Don't say, saya guru, saya tahu segala-galanya. Tidak! Ini zaman apa? The millennials are very good, you know. Sometimes they know more than you. Yes? So what do you do? If they know more than you, what do you do? What do? You become peers. Kita serupa. Then you give them more work. Do PBL, project-based learning. Set something for them to do because they can do it. And then ask them to become partners of learning and teaching. You see, it's very flexible. Very flexible. Please remove that mindset from you. Saya guru, kamu pelajar. Saya tahu, kamu kurang tahu. Kamu tak dengar saya cakap, habislah kamu. Please, no more. No more. It doesn't mean that if you got a first degree, master's, PhD, postdoctorate, that you are better than the learners. No. Sometimes the learners know more than you. So be humble. Yeah? In Education 4.0, we have to be humble learners. Very humble learners. I'm still learning from students, from young teachers. Why, where, not, what, how. The only thing that we need to know that we are inculcating in them the 6 C's plus 1. I'll come to the 6 C's plus 1 later. That the learners must be very, very critical. Their critiques, constructive criticism from the learners. Now remember, don't make criticism which are destructive. Ada orang yang kritik saja, tapi membinasa. You know, it is not constructive. Alright, whenever you provide criticism, make sure it is constructive. There must be some solution to what you are saying. Not destructive. Okay? Oh, very serious. Okay. And whatever you teach, whatever students learn, it must be pragmatic. Must be practical. Why do I learn this? Because I'm going to use it. No, why do you learn this? Because I tell you. Saya gurunya, belajar saja ya. Untuk apa ya? Bu, belajar saja, jangan tanya banyak-banyak ya. Boleh dipakai. Tengoklah. No. Whatever you teach, whatever students learn, it must be applied. Okay? Applied in the real world, yeah? I'm using the word real world, real world, real world. You know why? Because I believe that whatever students learn is for the real world. Gunakan untuk dipakai. Bukan gunakan dan simpan dalam almari. Almari, ya, cupboard. Lemari. Oh, lemari. Modular project. Projects are the best. PBL. Okay? Student ownership, yes. You must always tell the students that you own it. I'm providing the deliverables, but you own it. At the end of the day, you are going to own it. I don't need it, right? Your English is so good, right? Sure, sure. Sure, eh? Nanti saya mau evaluate. Janganlah kata sure. Okay. Tapi that's good. Confidence, yeah? I like people with confidence. Evaluated, not examined. Later we'll talk about this. My friend from US. Alright? Now, these are the trends. The one that I talked about just now, these are the trends. Keep these trends inside you all the time when you go to class. Alright? These are the trends, yeah? Now, of course, it comes with some kind of supportive statement. All right. When you say something, mesti didukung, yeah. All right. So this is what FISC 2017 say about Education 4.0. Okay. Whether you like it or not, this is what we are in now. So we need to change our mindset. Like you said, flip your mindset, upgrade your mindset. So flip it now. Once you flip your mindset, then you are able to upgrade. If not, you can't. So we must untrain you first. Kalau we keep on putting everything in your head, we didn't remove those things which are still there, no. So we untrain you, unpack you, then we put in new things. Then you are able to absorb it. Yeah? You are not just filling the vessel. I want to fill the vessel in all my people. I want to remove it, unpack it, now I put new things. Alright? So this is what Education 4.0 is all about. And then remember, Education 4.0 is always aligned to IR 4.0. Because we are preparing the learners for the industries out there. Whatever they learn, the English that they learn from you, they're going to apply it. Like Papa Akrani said. He learned in 1978. He's able to use some of it in his real world. And that's what LIA has been doing. So big round of applause to LIA. Yeah. Bapak Dr. Akrani was a student of LIA, pick up, and now he's back here as your chairman. Wow. Itu sudah ditakdir, Bapak. Yeah. Sudah ditakdirkan. Yeah. Alright, so remember, industry is like that, education is like that. So it is both aligned. So you must absorb it, digest it, and tell yourself, yeah, saya Education 4.0. Iya, industry Revolution 4.0 begini. So apa kaitannya? This is the kaitan. This is how you are aligned. Yeah? Alright? Let's go to this. Now, I'm talking about IR 4.0, I'm talking about Education 4.0, and we are in the 21st century, which is 21st century education. Now, 21st century education, focus on what? Now, look here. It's no more teaching. 21st century education is about educating. Alright? So this is what an educator does. this is very important for us. An educator is an experienced and trusted advisor. Bila kita masuk ke classroom, we must be the experienced advisor and trusted by our learners. Then learning will take place. Kalau kurang percaya, learning might not take place. Okay, so that's basically what we are. Changing the mindset to be a mere teacher towards a more of an educator. So we take that role now. Alright? Now this is what we talk about in the 21st century, which we will share some bits of it. But look at Alvin Toffler. Alvin Toffler says 6 C's. Aslam Khan says 6 C's plus 1. Quote me when you take this. What he forgot, Alvin Toffler? He forgot contextualization. No contextualization. You are teaching in a vacuum. Right? So 6 C's plus 1. So that's my theory. Alright? Contextualization was forgotten. He has to critically, communicate clearly, work collaboratively, embrace culture, develop creativity, utilize connectivity. But he forgot contextualization. Itu dari saya ya. Tidak apa, kita belajar-belajar, kita tolong-menolong ya. Okay, so these are the competencies which I'm not going to dwell, but we're going to make it practical. Okay? Now, 21st century learners. Now, Ibu-ibu, you or Baba, when you go to class, you must know these are the buzzwords of our learners. When we enter the class, we face our learners, they are this. Our learners are this. This is 21st century. And in Education 4.0, we are embracing learners with these elements when they come to class. Are we ready? Are we ready to be their educator? Kalau kita mau jadi maha guru, ya Bapak ya, dalam silat, kita mesti lebih bagus daripada pelajar kita. Nanti malu, ditendang sekali, terbalik 3 kali. Maha gurunya tidak ada kemahiran. No. So you know that these are our learners. Alright? If these are our learners, then what are you going to do? Capitalize it. Capitalize on this. So, our learners are different. 21st century learners are different. Why? These are, this is based on Iowa core curriculum presentation from US. See? They have accepted the fact that 21st century learners are different. 20th century learners, I think many of us are 20th century learners, right? Before 2000, year 2000, right? So in 2001, until now 19 years, they are this. Look at them. So your pedagogical approach must be based on this. Your curriculum must be based on this. Your materials and resources must be based on this, because they are our customers. Right? Without them, do we exist? No. We will be Gojek driver or Grab driver without our students. You see, so we must understand who they are. Then we use our pedagogical approach. Alright? Are we okay? Yes. Am I okay? Alright? So, make this your screensaver on your phone now. Don't put the gambar-gambar, I'm in Korea, I'm in Japan. No, this is your screensaver. What's a screensaver? Questions, questions, questions to better yourself. How will teachers teach? How will students learn? What will the teachers teach? How will the learning space look like? What are the roles of the teachers? What are the roles of the students? What are the attributes of the students and teachers? You have to ask this every day. Sebagai seorang guru di LIA. Betul Bu Celestine? Ya? Bila ada di LIA, ini pegangan kita. Setiap hari kena ada refleksi. So you become a reflective practitioner. A reflective practitioner will reflect every time after a class. What went right, what went wrong. So that's how you menaikkan martabat. Wah, bahasa Melayu pula. Martabat guru-guru bahasa Inggris LIA mesti tinggi sekali. So that people will believe us, people will endorse us.